We think we're going to ration it back up. We kind of lucked out, dodged a bullet, didn't stay in that high heat for the weekend like we thought we would. But let's go ahead and bring up FUTURECAST.
It's so hard to take you seriously like this. Go ahead.
Well,
no,
we got the weather graphics up, so
yeah.
the folks at home can take me seriously, and you guys can laugh at me behind the scenes all you want. Yeah, we're going into the 90s, I think, up and down the I-5 corridor. And maybe in the triple-digit heat out towards the Dalles Bend well into the 90s again today. And I think tomorrow, maybe even warmer. There you can see FUTURECAST, spitting out numbers in the mid-90s. So it's going to be a warm go of it the next couple days. And I don't see a big change in that between, let's say, now and about Thursday. It's not until the end of the week and going into the weekend that we get a big change in air mass. And
things might cool down a bit.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, of course, the air mass. We're talking about just a whole...
Sorry, you look ridiculous.
No, I love it.
Oh,
dang it. I loved it.
No, we have all been talking about the haze and the danger that comes with it.
It's pretty gnarly out there. I mean, I went for a run on Friday, and I got to say, I mean, I've been running, but it was especially noticeable on Friday. I mean, I almost thought that I could taste the grit in the air. It was just... So we've got that air quality advisory that remains in effect. I think if we can go back to the weather graphics, it's a very large area that's basically like the entire Pacific Northwest. We're all kind of socked in there, and that's going to include the Portland metro area through 7 o'clock tomorrow. And you know what? There's at least a slight chance that gets extended a little bit because the weather pattern doesn't shift much over the next couple of days. Visible satellites showing the clouds at the coast. We don't see the big smoke plume that we had the last couple of days, which I guess is some good news. But as we show you some of our coastal cameras, you can see, the Astoria SKYCAM and the Pacific City SKYCAM kind of socked in, and as we go over downtown, I mean, that's...
Looks the same.
It
now,
does.
Is that smoke at the coast as well, or is that just the typical
there
marine layer?
There might be a little bit of smoke because the prevailing winds, mid-levels of the atmosphere, have been blowing that smoke out of BC, kind of south and westward. So even the coast is seeing a little bit of it, but not quite to the extent that we are in the valleys. And of course, folks in Salem are getting the added smoke plume off the fire in the Willamette Forest right now, the whitewater fire, which is with the east winds just kind of directing that smoke.
So they're getting both.
Yeah, they're getting both. They're getting it in Salem and Corvallis and Albany, so the smoke even thicker in some cases down there.
You mentioned running, Chris, in with the haze around, and so many of us thinking about curtailing activities, and you ask why. Well, Catherine Cook did talk with the DEQ about why this is so dangerous.